Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Attack Wrap here on Rogers TV. I'm your host, Nick Kennedy. Before we jump into our interview, I'd like to congratulate the OHL Players of the Week this week. So this week's OHL Player of the Week going to Carson Raykoff of the Kitchener Rangers there. You can see 4 goals, 5 assists on the weekend for 9 points, total of 47 goals, 37 assists for 84 points in 50 games on the season. Good job to Carson. Goaltender of the week out of London going to Mr. Michael Simpson there with 2 wins, 1 goal against, 9.56 save percentage on the weekend. You can see a 29-8-0-1 record, 2.52 goals against, and a .909 save percentage for the season. So congratulations to Michael. And your Owen Sound Attack Player of the Week going to none other than Ethan Burrows. He's got 29 goals, 38 assists for 67 points on the season out of 57 games. So great work there for Ethan. And we'll jump into our interview here and welcome number 5, Madden, Steen, number 30, Corbin, Votary, and number 12, Sam McCue. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me here today.
Thanks for having us.
Now, you used to play with Michael Simpson, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So you can kind of attest to his goalie prowess there a little bit.
He's a pretty good goalie.
All right. I mean, you must have practiced with him. You probably know a few of the ins and outs of his game and can maybe get the better of him every now and then.
I've tried the last couple, but stopping a nice breakaway there.
Okay. I guess it goes both ways, right? You practice with the goalie and they start to learn your tricks as well.
Exactly.
All right. Well, we'll jump into a couple interview questions here. Madden, I mean, obviously, nursing an injury right now. I'm wondering, what is the hardest part for you, being out and watching your team playing?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously tough. Like, you want to be out there, try and help your team, especially at this part of the season. But hopefully going to be back soon. And yeah, it's crunch time the last 11 games of the season. Try and get ourselves in a good spot for the playoffs. So
excellent. For the young kids out there, like the junior attack, we see them. They come to all your guys' games. And do you have any advice for them, like? For a kid who might, hurt themselves and have to be out for a little while, how do you stay checked in so that when your time comes up again to jump back on the ice, you're ready to go?
Yeah, I mean, probably the biggest thing is, like, once you get back on the ice and start practicing, you're not going to be where you left off. You got to put some extra work in to get your cardio back, get your feel, get your feet underneath you. So I'd say just like staying on track and not getting too worried if you don't feel like you were where you left off. For sure. Now, Madden, I do want to ask you, and I don't know how many people notice this, but from where I stand watching a lot of the games, I see you come out and you give fist bumps to every single person that is asking for one.
Yeah. Usually before the game, before the periods, even after the games, and I can see all these kids and just like how well liked you are by the fans. You might be one of the fan favorites, I think, on the team, and I'm wondering, like, for you playing that role of kind of this idol for a lot of the kids that are there, is that something that comes naturally to you, or were you also inspired as a kid by getting to meet a hero player like that? Well, I can remember living in Guelph. There's one time I went to the Tim Hortons with my dad, and there was a few Storm players sitting down there, and Michael Latta was one of them, and I actually changed my hockey number to number 17 just from the one time meeting him in a Tim Hortons. So, I think it's probably one of my favorite parts of playing in this league is the interactions that we get with the fans, especially in Owen Sound. Like, there's not a lot of other places where the fans are as close with the players as they are here. So, yeah, it's probably one of my favorite parts. Obviously, being out sucks, but walking around and seeing all the fans makes up for it for sure. So very cool. I don't know if you guys get to see this, but after you guys kind of get out onto the ice and you're giving all the high fives, or you're coming in from the game and you end up back in the room and all the kids are there getting the high fives. From where I stand, I can watch them all walking away and they just have these beaming smiles. Like, they look up to you guys, and it's pretty cool to see, like, just how much joy you guys can bring these little guys. Yeah. I'm wondering, watching the last few games from above, kind of standing up there in the press zone, and what has that been like for you? Have you been able to, like, do you feel like you see the game differently when you're standing up top versus even like, on the bench or on the ice? 100%. And I think all the guys that have been out before kind of notice that. So whenever I'm in the room in between periods, guys are always asking me, "What are you seeing up there? What do we need to be doing?" So, but yeah, I mean, like,
when you're up top, you don't got the emotions going. You can kind of just really break down everything. And so
I noticed too, like, between periods, you'll jump back down into the room, if you're up there in the press area. Are you just giving tips? Are you giving advice? Are you trying to encourage the guys? What's that all about?
Yeah, kind of a bit of everything. Most guys are kind of, like I said, kind of asking what I'm seeing up there. So usually if we're not playing too well, guys can kind of figure out why. But an eye in the sky, as I'll say, like never hurts. So.
Sure, absolutely. Well, very good. Well, Corbin, a couple questions for you as well. I mean, I don't know if a lot of people get to see this, because not a lot of people go to the practices, but being at the practices, I always see you just, your head's up high, you've got a big smile on your face all the time, and for somebody like you who's an older goalie than your counterpart, and maybe playing a few less games than you're looking for, I think what I've really come to appreciate about watching you at your practices is just kind of that mentor role that you've sort of taken on as a goaltender, and being able to help out and talk to Carter about things, and you just always seem to have this positive glow about you. I'm wondering, again, is that something, have you always been sort of a natural leader, a natural trainer in that way, or have you just kind of made the best of your situation?
Yeah, I think coming into this league, my first year, Nick Schnard and Matt Guzda, I was just a young guy, and they kind of taught me the ways, and now I'm kind of older guy now. George's an amazing goalie. I'm very fortunate to be a partner with him.
Yeah.
He asks me some stuff, and I give him some tips, and same both ways. Yeah, just in practice, having fun with the guys, great group of guys, and yeah, it's really fun.
Kind of playing that mentor role and seeing guys play that for you, and now being able to take that role on yourself, have you felt like now being in that role, it's changed the way that you play the game or the way that you view the game at all?
I wouldn't say it's changed. I'm still in there working hard. When the time comes, I'll be there to step up. But yeah, again, just having fun.
Very cool. Yeah, I mean, even today watching you with Matthew out there and him getting called up while Carter was out in New Brunswick. I mean, have you felt like you've kind of gotten a chance to sort of take Matthew under your wing a little bit and see what you can impart on him, see what he's made of as well? Yeah,
absolutely. On the ice with Matthew today, we're working together with some stuff and drills. It's really good to get those new goalies and show them your ways, and they can show you some stuff as well.
Very cool. How do you prepare yourself for a game? Like, especially, if you know that you're not starting a game, how do you prepare yourself? Are you preparing yourself the same way as if you know that you're starting a game?
Yeah, I think so. Regardless if you're in or not, I'm preparing the same way. Yeah, that's kind of it.
Very cool. For all the, I mean, there's so few goalie positions available, and for all the kids that grow up dreaming of being a goalie and designing their first mask when they reach the NHL and things like that, what are some tips that you would give a young goalie that has to kind of battle with that reality of some games you're going to play and some games you're going to watch and you're going to have to support your team even when you're not between the pipes?
Yeah, I think as a young guy, just keep working hard.
Yeah.
When you're called upon, just perform out there. Regardless, just keep going, keep grinding away. And yeah, that's all it's about. So
very cool. Maybe one piece, like what is it about your game that has helped you to get to where you are? Like, if you were to kind of, maybe mention a signature or something about your game, how did you get as far as you've gotten?
Well, I think as young, probably your work ethic and compete. For me, my skating was probably my strongest asset in my game. Like when I was younger, and that kind of helped me, especially with the speed of the game, kind of stay on pucks, and it's really helped me.
I've heard, I remember, growing up playing hockey and always hearing that the goalie had to be the best skater. Is that a reality that you try to embody at all?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Excellent. Well, Sam, we'll go to you now. Now, I mean, recently traded, I guess maybe, this season. I mean, it's been, 23, 24 games or something like that. What was that like for you, that experience of finding out you're being traded and jumping on the road?
Yeah, obviously I was fortunate enough to get traded with Connor Smith there and playing a couple of years with him. But it's exciting, I would say, getting the call and when you get traded. It sucks that you're leaving, obviously.
Sure.
yeah, all your teammates and buddies, and how close you are with the coaches, and coming to a new team with looking at the roster, you don't know any guys on it, right? So, it was very exciting to get traded, but sad at the same time. And
Right.
I got here, and I've been loving it ever since.
Very cool. Do you kind of like relish in those moments where you get to play Peterborough again, like this coming Sunday?
Yeah, I was up for the game in Peterborough there.
Yeah.
You got me going. I'm playing my old buddies and
Yeah.
having a couple laughs with them. But and Sunday, I can't wait to play them again.
Excellent. Do you feel like I don't know, when you play your friends, I've always felt like maybe you just kind of find that extra gear that maybe isn't, you just you want to play a little extra hard against them. Do you feel that same way?
Yeah, obviously it's laughs at the end of the day. It's hockey. We all
Right.
love it, but you play it extra hard for sure.
What was it like for you joining a team on a road trip? I mean, did you get a chance to even make it to Owen Sound, or was it just throw your gear and meet them somewhere?
Yeah, so we got the call about the day before we left, was around like 1ish, came down to the rink.
Okay.
And we had the day to pack up and say bye to everyone, and came in the morning, got our stuff and on the road.
Yeah.
We left around 8, got there like 12:31. And,
Okay. And you
got
came
there
right to the Bayshore?
right on the bus and went right to Erie.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
So not a lot of time to really get situated or anything.
No, not
What's
at all.
that first bus ride like with a brand new team?
I was a little quiet.
Okay.
Come here.
Oh, yeah. Maybe when I got on the bus driver started rapping and doing freestyle.
So I've heard all about this guy. It
Oh,
sounds
yeah.
like he's quite a character.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's funny and gets the
Excellent.
boys going. So
Very cool. I mean, do you feel like being the team DJ, unofficially or officially, you feel like you're officially?
Yeah.
You feel like you're going to add some of the bus driver's tunes to the playlist?
Oh yeah, I already have one of his songs
excellent.
on our game playlist. So yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Sam, for you, what was it like? Just kind of getting that taste of victory last year, winning the OHL, going to the Memorial Cup. What was that experience like for you?
it was amazing. The whole playoff run didn't play as much. I was scratched most of the games, but obviously getting up there, playing my brother in the finals
Right.
was really cool, and actually dressing for those games was nice.
Yeah.
And but obviously going up the Kamloops and was
Right.
really fun. Just even not playing.
Do you
Take it
feel
all
like getting that far, does it satiate the hunger, or does it just make you want it that much more now that you've tasted it a little bit?
Yeah, obviously since I'm playing more here and getting a bigger role, going that deep in the playoffs would be extremely fun.
Sure.
Playing, so I would love to win another one.
Absolutely. I saw your mom at the last game where London was in town with the split jersey, and that's quite something. And
Yeah, she had it there. She had it for the Peterborough London too.
Okay.
And right when I got here, she just said, "Get me a jersey, please."
yeah, very cool. Have you felt like you've gotten a good chance to see the town? Do you have like a favorite spot yet? Are you settling in?
Obviously, I think European Bakery is a really good breakfast spot.
Sounds like that's a bit of a classic game day pre-game meal.
Oh yeah, it's great there. Yeah.
Excellent.
But yeah, I've been loving the city. It's nice and small.
Yeah.
Everything's in a couple kilometers. So
Yeah, it doesn't take too long to go from one side to the other.
No,
A
exactly.
little bit different than Peterborough, but not too bad.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, gentlemen, we're gonna. I mean, obviously, Madden, Corbin, you guys are roommates. Sam, you're, not living with them, and so what I want to do is we're gonna play a bit of a game. We're gonna see kind of how much does this roommate thing help you to really know the other person. So we're gonna play a game, and Madden, if you don't mind grabbing those two whiteboards right behind you, and what we're gonna do is Corbin and Sam, if you want to each take a whiteboard with a marker. Madden, I'm going to ask some questions, and you guys are going to have to hide your answers, okay? So when I ask a question, you're going to have to answer it as if you're Madden, okay? And then you're going to say your answer, and they're going to reveal their answers to see did they get it or not, all right? Okay, so we'll keep it hockey related. What NHL team did you grow up cheering for? So what NHL team did Madden grow up cheering for? All right, you can go ahead and say your answer now.
It was the Leafs.
The Leafs. Okay, what did we get here? The Leafs, and the roommate got Florida. Okay.
It's now though. Florida's
No,
now?
it was like when I was young. It was like Leafs, and then it was and then it was Florida.
Okay.
Now I don't really have a team, but
Don't really. Okay, fair enough. You want to make
that's,
sure.
that's a great guess, though.
Okay, you want to make sure you're a free agent when somebody reaches out. They don't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. So we'll give Sam a point there on that one. What was your favorite NHL player when you were growing up? So what was Madden's favorite NHL player growing up? What do you think it was a defenseman? I don't know. I mean,
thinking so.
you thinking a defenseman? Okay.
Yeah.
Have you played defense your whole life?
Yeah.
Okay. So you never know then. All right, we'll give Sam like 10 seconds here to.
I don't really know how to spell his last. I'll try.
Yeah, as long as it's close.
That's close enough.
All right, go ahead and reveal your answer.
I didn't really have one for the Leafs, but I would say Ekblad.
Ekblad, okay, Aaron Ekblad.
Florida.
All right, very good, very good. What is Carlson? Yeah, fair enough. What is your
need a
one
cup.
road trip item that you absolutely need to have? What is one item that Madden will never forget on a road trip? All right, go ahead.
What's your answer?
Show yours.
It was the cardboard. I think the cardboard we play on.
Yeah, it'd probably be my pillow, but I was also thinking the TV.
I was thinking that one
Okay.
too.
All right. Not too bad. Let's see here.
Cardboard.
Chicken.
Card table.
Beaver.
What is
Cork.
Yeah,
what
it's
is
the sky.
Madden's go-to pregame meal? Any pregame? And we'll have Madden say his answer, and then you can turn your boards around once you got an answer written down. Do you guys usually have a pregame meal together at home? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Do my favorite, not like.
Your favorite?
Yeah, because we always eat the same thing.
Okay.
So.
All right. Favorite meal.
It's crazy.
Maybe they do have a bit of an advantage on this
Yeah.
one. Okay, so you can say your answer and then.
Not sure. Salmon?
It's a great guess, but it's just like a big bowl of pasta.
Big bowl of
Thought I had you
pasta.
a big. I had Big Mac.
Big Mac. Okay. Very close. Let's see. All right. What is Madden's #1 pump up song at the moment?
Oh, well, you guys know it.
Oh, what is it? I showed you this song. Annalie Chapa. What's that song called?
Sam seems
Don't tell
pretty
him.
confident in
No.
his answer here.
Oh yeah, he knows. We've been playing.
Oh.
Dude, you saw my answer.
Go ahead and say your answer.
Let's shake it.
You wasn't gonna
Shake
get
it.
it.
I got Shake It too.
Okay.
I just didn't figure it out.
Not Taylor
It's a point
Swift,
for
Shake It Off.
No, it's NLE Choppa.
Okay.
Shot
all
of
right.
flow.
2-2.
Momo.
If Madden had to play a different sport, if he was a professional in any other sport, what would it be? And I feel like you can say fishing.
He's hot. I don't know if I spelled that right. I'm not a speller.
All right, go ahead and say your answer.
Dodgeball.
Dodgeball. Okay.
Dodgeball.
We got
I'm the
a
MVP.
table tennis over here
Ultimate
and
Frisbee.
ultimate
You
frisbee.
see me toss the frisbee this weekend. I used to be an ultimate player.
Okay, yeah. Now, I mean,
Three bad
table
sports.
tennis. I think you guys might have just gotten into ping pong here again in the dressing room. How's that been going? Do we
Not
have
great for me.
I'm the best at this.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, and not in the same way that JP brags about being the best sewer ball player.
He is not the best sewer player. He's probably the worst.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. If you couldn't play sports anymore, what would you do professionally as a job?
Steen it?
Yeah. What would Madden do? Okay.
What was your answer?
I'd say probably welding.
Welding. Okay.
Dog walking.
Dog walker. All right.
Spin like a DJ, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, be a DJ. I was confused there for a
DJ?
second. What
Get this
NHL
guy a
player does Madden most play like? If you were to say you model your game after an NHLer, who would that be?
Just like take a guess. I've never really talked about it.
I mean, likely a defenseman who does play defense.
Davo.
McDavid.
Bedsy with the fishbowl on now.
Great answer from me.
I don't know. This is the only thing that's coming to mind.
All right, go ahead and you can say your answer.
Chara? I'd say like David Savard on the Montreal
David
Canadiens.
Savard, okay, all right.
The big shutdown guy and block shots.
Bobby Orr, all right, yeah. I mean, yeah, I did have a big shot block, and that's fun.
It's hard.
All right, last one here. What is Madden's go-to guilty pleasure food?
Oh.
The one food you definitely don't want the coaches finding out about.
Oh, there's so many.
You have a bit of a sweet tooth. Is that where you're going with that?
Yeah, a bit.
Like it's
Um,
chips, like
Yeah, okay, I got one.
All right, you can go ahead and say your answer.
Junior chickens.
Junior chickens,
Oh, I had beaver.
Doritos. All right, beaver tail.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I meant. Beaver tail.
Yeah, those are good, but kind of
Yeah,
expensive and hard to find, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Probably, right?
Extremely hard to find, right?
Sure. All right, we're gonna play a bit of a kind of more likely to game. So I got a few questions for you guys, and we're gonna reveal. You can answer of just who's at this table. I mean, unless there's somebody who's on the team that you really feel like deserves credit for this. So
Yeah.
I'll ask you guys a question. You guys
Not gonna write
don't have to write them down if you don't want to. You can just kind of point at who you feel like is most likely to do blank. So, who would be most likely to show up first to the rink?
Me.
no problem.
Well, okay, me and Corb drive together because
Okay.
we live together, and
Right.
this guy always needs to get picked up.
Yeah, I don't have a car, but in Peterborough, I was coming out like 3:15.
Sure.
For a 7:00 game.
Yeah,
I
but
need
you also,
my pregame.
you also
I
ate
need
at the
my
meal.
pregame meal there too. So.
Wow, so you have like a whole routine you got going, eh?
Yeah.
Are you
yeah.
fairly like regimented on game day?
I gotta do the same thing every game.
What do you do for
So in
game
Peterborough, I'm gonna do Peterborough here.
Here,
'Cause-
here.
Oh, here. Usually go to European Bakery,
day? Okay.
come home, take my hour or 1:30 to 3:30 nap,
Yeah.
wake up, go downstairs,
Couple
eat,
mini eggs.
eat, go upstairs, shower, and then come to the rink.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when you're at the rink, do you have kind of a routine you like to follow?
Yeah, I usually get there. Start tape all three of my sticks,
Okay.
and go play sewer just 1-on-1 against him,
Okay.
and then usually
Get a couple cups, right?
Yeah, get a couple cups. Usually stick handle,
Yeah.
and then go upstairs, play sewer, and then just get dressed and go on the
Very cool.
bike,
Are-
and then dress down.
Throw some pucks too.
Throw some pucks.
Throw some pucks, sure. Do you guys have fairly regimented game day schedules as well, or a little bit
Yeah, we
looser?
eat at like 3:15,
Yeah.
leave 3:55, get there just after 4. Then, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty loose when I get to the rink. I'm not like superstitious or anything,
Sure.
but just get the body ready, tape the twigs, and
Yeah.
ready to go.
Very cool. All right. Well, we'll do a few more of these. Who is more likely to leave the rink or leave the ice surface last?
Probably Q.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just like hanging out there.
I just like-
Superstition,
I
or
just
just
like
kind of really
Being
love
on the
being
ice,
on the ice?
warm ups, just humming around.
Fair
So,
enough. Who is more likely to sneak in that extra cheat meal?
I don't know.
I'd say myself.
Yeah, probably QZ.
Okay.
QZ likes the sweets.
Sweets and McDonald's and
Fair enough.
Bonanza.
Who is most likely to ask Stumps for new blades during practice?
Probably QZ.
Probably QZ.
Okay.
All right, sure, me.
Who is most likely to look down at the stick and blame the stick when the puck goes wide?
Probably Cusey.
Who's most likely to get Christmas tunes bumping in like October?
Steener.
For sure.
Love Christmas time.
All right.
Get some Mariah Carey.
Are you like a Christmas music as soon as Thanksgiving is done kind of guy?
I wait for Remembrance Day.
Remembrance Day. Okay. All right. Fair enough.
November 12th, though.
Yeah. And then
Floodgates are
it's
wide
just
open.
Christmas music for a month and a half.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Who's most likely to win Sewer Ball?
Me.
Oh,
I don't know, Steener.
bit of
I
a.
haven't played in a while, so I'm kind of out of shape, but
Okay, fair enough.
You're just-
Can you break the tie for us here?
I'm the
Well, I
best
think
sewer player out of-
Cusey's out of this. I think it's a question between me and Steener.
Oh, okay.
I think I got more wins.
Oh, guys.
I'm a decent player.
Fair enough.
I can mix it up once in a while.
Fair enough.
Absurd.
Who is most likely to forget something at home on a road trip?
Probably Cusey.
Okay,
I guess myself.
It's kind of greasy.
no problem.
I got my answer.
Before we do, we've got a couple of minutes left here before the break. I'm just going to quickly, we've got a trivia question here that we'll throw up on the screen. For those of you watching at home, you can get your phones ready to text in your answer. The question is, where was Sam McCue ranked in the NHL Central Scouting midterm rankings? The prize to this will be 2 tickets to March 2nd's game against the Saginaw Spirit here at the Bay Shore on Saturday, 7 p.m. So make sure you get those phones ready. Pull up Google if you don't already know the answer, and we will reveal the winner after the break. All right, a couple more here. Who is most likely, now these are rare these days, but who is most likely to be involved in a line brawl?
Cusey likes to talk about it, but
I like to be in there, but
Yeah.
not too many fights. But
Sure.
I'd say them or Steener.
Okay.
Corbin's a little soft, but
Okay. I mean, it's less likely for a goalie to get involved in something like that. Fair enough.
I
But
try to sometimes, anyway.
sure. Who would be the best replacement for whoever's inside the Cubby suit in a pinch?
yeah, I have to get him too.
it's just
Okay.
a good dancer, good moves.
Yeah, loose.
Fair enough. Have you guys ever figured out who's inside that suit before?
No, I actually have no idea.
All right, we have 30 seconds. Is it a guy or girl? What do you think?
I think it's a girl.
Think a girl?
Yeah.
I think it's a girl.
You think so?
Guy.
You think it's a guy? Okay. I think it's a girl as well. So
Do you know who it is?
No idea. Never asked though, so I don't know. All right, well, we've got more coming up here after the break. Make sure you get those phones ready. Text in that answer, and you'll be winning 2 tickets to Saturday's game. You're watching Attack Rap on Rogers TV.
This program is brought to you by Ignite TV. Now you're in command. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
Thursdays on City TV.
Track him down.
NYPD!
We're gonna find your daughter.
You did this to yourself. It's now or never.
Watch all new episodes of Law & Order, SVU, and Organized Crime.
We need to win. Sounds to me like you're gonna need a lot more evidence. Who's your best friend now?
I'm honored to wear the badge, but my duty doesn't end when a case is closed.
Law & Order Thursday on City TV.
Hi, I'm Carol Merton. We All Belong, Voices of Lived Experiences is a Rogers TV program that tells about the struggles for survival for those who are marginalized and vulnerable in our community. Please join me for Voices of Lived Experiences on Rogers TV.
Hi, I'm David Sherman, host of Politically Speaking. Join me for my next show, where my guests will be from the mayor of the town of Blue Mountains and a member of council. Politically Speaking on Rogers TV.
gentlemen, welcome back to Attack Rap. I'm your host, Nick Kennedy. Today joined by number 5, Madden, Steen, number 30, Corbin, Votary, and number 12, Sam McCue. We also have a winner for our trivia question. Congratulations to Amelia Scribner for winning this week's trivia question. What rank Sam McCue was going into this overall Central Scouting? 141. So congratulations to Amelia. Congratulations to Sam too for getting scouted 141. Very good. We're going into a pretty classic bit here on the show, a stick taping bit, and you guys can go ahead and just kind of get started taping these however you would tape your stick normally for a game, and we'll just kind of see what you guys do, and we'll get you to sign these. And for those of you watching at home, if you are at the game and you might be a lucky recipient of one of these one-of-a-kind signed mini sticks. So, Madden, you were saying yours takes a little while. I see. Do you go for kind of like a hexagon grip here?
Yeah, I kind of. Okay. This one's a bit thicker than my actual one, but
sure.
Just more, instead of a rectangle, it's just a bit more.
Now, I think was it either Connor or Braden are starting to do this as well.
It's Connor Smith, yeah.
Connor, okay.
Does he? I think he does.
Denny taught us actually both of this. We both do it now.
Okay.
I do it a different way though.
Yeah, I do a little thinner. He does a little thicker.
So you guys kind of just like almost like a rounded off.
Yeah, it's kind of actually. I never thought it would feel good. I wouldn't be the type of guy to think it feels good, but it actually feels really nice.
All right, well that's good to know. I mean, it's very much, my thought the first time I saw it was it very much looks like an old guy's putter handle. You know, those old guys that get those big Golf Pride grips that are size of a toonie around.
Yeah, I like those ones.
Very cool. Okay, so you kind of give it like a little lock there at the bottom,
yeah, so
to
it
keep
stays
it all down.
there. Yeah.
And do you leave it like that, or do you go over it?
I go over just with grip tape over this.
Okay, all right.
But I keep this here so because it takes so long because I use like 10 strips of this.
Sure. Yeah.
And I'll untape it and re-put it on my new stick.
Oh,
so I
wow.
won't retape it.
Okay, so you'll just kind of like take your grip off and try to fit it on.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So Corbin, are you do you normally do kind of like a big goalie knob on your stick, or do you go for a kind of a regular sized one?
I don't go too far.
Okay.
I just like it sitting nice in the hand.
Sure.
I know a lot of goalies
they'll go for almost a whole roll.
Almost whole roll. I like it, kind of smaller.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Now, Corbin, I think we asked you this the last time you were on the show. You felt like really no difference for you in color of tape on a shooter.
Yeah, that's right. I'm just more focused on the puck. And
sure, yeah. Do you think if somebody like just, they used, I don't know, pink tape or like yellow tape on their blade, that would be enough to like throw a goalie off for a game?
You definitely notice it for sure.
Okay.
Just because no one really used it.
Sure.
But yeah, I definitely noticed that. Absolutely.
Maybe just have like a separate shootout stick, kind of taped up something wacky to throw the goalie off for a little bit.
That's something McCue would do.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see what happens here. So, man, you like to go white top and then a black blade normally?
Yeah, usually I have white grip tape. I'll throw some grip tape on after this.
Okay. Sam, you like to get pretty far down your stick there, eh? With the
I usually have it like 2 of this, so it should be like down to here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
2
so
of my
like
hand lengths.
2 hand. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a reason for that? Like, do you feel like you're do you move your hand up and down a bunch, and you feel like you need that?
Not really. Just like how long it is, I guess. Just the look of it.
Sure. Yeah.
Like Connor Smith did like almost to his name bar.
Okay.
That's what I do.
Yeah. It's kind of outrageous, I would say. But
yeah. Fair enough. So, man, you're a toe to kind of halfway down the blade sort of taper?
Yep.
Have you always done that? Is that
toe to heel? No. That's something I picked up just from a few teammates from the... Yeah.
Generally heel to toe when you were younger?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just the grooves flow with the puck better.
Yeah. Fair enough. Now, Sam, I hear you were talking before the show, big stick waxer as well, right?
I put loads of it on there, yeah.
Do you feel like you get an advantage with the wax?
lately I've been trying to go for the next Michigan goal.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Hasn't been really working out, but
Sure.
Kid needs a cup.
yeah.
It's, yeah, that is...
And a Kleenex.
I guess, Corbin, as a goalie, how do you feel about all these guys trying Michigans these days?
I don't know. It's creative. It's
Okay.
I notice hooks and wads in practice. They have this
Yeah.
one play they like to do.
Okay.
And I'm not going to say it.
Sure, yeah. No, keep
Hopefully
that secret.
If they
Keep
can
it
pull
secret.
it off one day, that'd be cool.
Absolutely. I mean, are we feeling a little like Trevor Zegras-esque in their
Oh, yeah.
creativity?
Yeah, now that I know it, I don't know if it'll work on me, but
Okay,
for sure.
sure,
Hopefully we
of
see it
course.
someday.
I mean, Hooks definitely comes across as a creative kind of guy.
Yeah.
So I would imagine.
Oh, was he ever?
something special.
He's very creative. He's probably one of the most creative guys on our team, I'd say.
Okay.
Do you guys agree?
Yeah, fully.
Very good. Very good.
Sometimes he's the core kid, but
So Sam, do you think Flame Tape will ever make an appearance in a game?
last year actually, my captain Sean Spearing bar down was at our rink.
Okay.
Or for like the game or whatever.
Yeah.
And they gave him flame tape for the ceremony puck drop picture. on his
Wow.
stick. So that was pretty.
Very cool. What was that experience like for you having those guys around?
Like bar down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. The video they've done a couple videos now.
Yeah. I saw them down with was it Windsor a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, they've been to Barrie, I think Windsor.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you got to get the number right there on the. Now, is there a reason you do two-tone under the grip tape? Like red and then a little bit of white below it?
Yeah, just so I can write on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of it.
I'll do,
Very good. So you're also a toe to heel taper?
Yeah, toe to heel, a little bit of on the end here too.
Any reason for that? Have you always been that way?
Not till I got to the OHL.
Okay.
A couple guys showed me it, and I liked it better. I guess.
Sure.
Yeah.
Very good. Now, I mean, is there a lot of? Do you find like there's a lot of creativity in goalie tape jobs, or are they all generally pretty similar? I mean, obviously you want a lot of grip on the stick. Is there any reason that a goalie shouldn't grip like all the way up just for a little extra help?
Yeah, I think you can probably do a lot more on goalie sticks. I think, like, in terms of the grip tape, I like it just like a full hand.
Sure.
I know a lot of goalies go quite a bit longer.
Okay.
And I know Georgie actually cuts this part of his stick so his finger kind of fits.
Interesting. Okay.
It's nice there.
Yeah,
So you'll have to ask him about that.
Yeah.
He says he gets more control on it.
Right.
But yeah, lately I've been rocking the sock, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
That's it there.
So you like to go a little bit up the heel. Do you find that you handle the puck fairly consistently when you're playing? Does that help you kind of when you're stopping along the boards while it's a little bit wobbly to have a bit more tape on the blade?
Yeah, especially having your toe covered, that makes me feel like I have more control on it anyway.
Sure.
So
fair enough. All right, well, gentlemen, thank you so much for giving us a little bit of an insight. I see the number 5. You got the smile on there. Is that a go-to on all your sticks there?
Yep.
Just reminds you to smile all
happy.
the time.
Stay happy.
Stay happy. All right, not too bad. Well, we're gonna go. We got a couple more things for you guys. I secured some photos. Now you guys know there's some photographers that hang around your team.
Yeah, they're pretty awesome.
And absolutely, right? They capture some great moments. Now they also happen to capture some, let's say, less than ideal moments. And we're going to take a look at a couple of them, and it's going to be up to you guys to give it sort of the Instagram caption. I mean,
boy.
Instagram is
I'm good at this.
Yeah.
I'm good at this.
It's so much a part of the game now, right? It's not something that, guys like PK or Sid or any of these guys had to worry about growing up. I mean, they had MySpace and Facebook. It wasn't really how they were getting noticed. But you guys now are dealing with hockey in a social media era. So we're going to test your skills. We'll throw up one of the photos here. We got a great shot here of Sam looking back. I think that's Barry's goalie, and you can see the tape job too. So why don't you guys go ahead and give this photo a little bit of Instagram magic. How are you captioning this one?
When mom unplugs the Xbox.
Okay, excellent. When mom unplugs the Xbox, I like that. Yeah.
Well, you're bad at this, yeah.
Sam, is this one that you feel like would make the Instagram page?
Probably not.
I mean,
my
showing off
personality,
the-
yeah, but
Sure.
I don't think I could ever post that.
Okay, fair enough.
Looks a little, say, cocky.
Okay.
Cocky photo, I would say.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, I wasn't sure if it was cocky or just mid-sneeze or something.
Probably.
Probably sneeze,
Sneeze, maybe? Okay. All right, not bad. Well, we'll give Madden the point there with when Mom unplugs the Xbox. I think we got a couple more here, so throw up one more. And it looks like Burr and Georgie here trying to maybe revive a football or something.
So it's when Jalen Waddle gets a touchdown, that's what he does.
Okay, yeah. You guys got a good Instagram caption for this one?
I just do the fire emoji. That's just
the fire emoji. Okay. I mean, emojis seem to they pack a punch these days.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's
all right.
a good one.
Okay.
That's just cringe.
Just cringe. Okay.
Just cringe.
Just cringe from Sam.
Do it, yeah.
All right. Well, not bad. All right. We'll throw the next one up. Maybe we'll give Corbin the point on that one. We got. I'm really not sure what's going on here, but a shot in Barrie with Antonio and.
That was at our Hanover game.
Yeah.
Oh, the Hanover game. All right.
Is that Georgie?
Yeah.
I think so.
I'd probably just caption it Schmeltz.
Schmeltz. Okay.
Yeah. Schmeltz.
I'll take that as just an inside joke. So we'll give you the point on that one. We'll even it up across the board.
Yeah, nice.
And
that's an inside joke.
I think we might have another one of there.
Oh boy, keep your tongue in your mouth.
That's another good shot here is Sam.
What's that remind me of?
I would just say photogenic.
Photogenic. Okay. Is this one of those like single emoji kind of photos, or you guys
a wink with the tongue out?
It's exactly what you're doing.
I don't know, it reminds me of something. I'm not sure.
Hashtag new threads.
New threads. Okay.
That was one of your first games here, no?
Yeah.
That was.
I think that was
2 goals that game. Is that right?
Not bad.
15.
Right.
All right. Nice. Well, we'll give that one to Madden there, and I think that might be all of the photos that we have. So what we'll do, we've got a few minutes left here, so we'll jump in to some of our highlight packages. We've got 2 games to look at, an overtime loss to Barrie, and then, of course, a big 6-3 win over Windsor. So what we'll do, we'll roll those Barrie highlights, and then we'll be right back to break those down.
Blue line covering was Cormier. Lets it go deflected just wide. Blocked by Colby Barlow. Gore on the centering pass. One-timer Burrows denied by West. Best save of the game here in the opening 5 minutes is Ben West. Here's Tersini trying to split through. Chance for Cormier with a shot. That one's off the stick of West. Ahead now for Tersini. Antonio Tersini looking to drop it. Has to avoid the big-time hit as he came through the middle. Return pass, Tersini, a shot. Picked up by Hookie. Wrap around, toe save, follow-up. Another stop for Ben West. Went off the leg of Aitchison, and now a pass up the middle. Bo Jelsma gets sprung on the breakaway. Jelsma coming into the backhand. He scores! The Colts captain on the breakaway makes it 1-0. Behind the net, wrap around, save was made. Puck still loose in the blue paint. Comes to the side of the net, diving across. Crawford was trying to get it. Grisolia was out there. Now a chance for Harry Nancy. See right away, the Colts were thinking, how can we move this one up right away? Servac Petrovsky, a nice play as he passes it over to Sam McCue. McCue across. What a save by Ben West. Going left to right, he denies Servac Petrovsky. And Stewart couldn't jam it by the netminder, Carter George. Ronak Jodoin lost his blade, so he needed some help getting to the bench. Here's Hookie with a shot. He scores! Landon Hookie! Making sure the officials know all goals automatically reviewed for a possible offside. Let's take a look here. Ooh, it's really close. We'll have to wind it back. Tersini does drag the leg. Let's see when the puck crosses, though.
It's offside, Mark.
I think it is. So it is offside. We'll reset the clock. No other play, and the attack will get it out. Sean Aitchison now. Turns it over, stolen by Cedric Guindon. Guindon, Petrovsky, McCue into the legs of West, and he made the save. He was in some tight quarters, but he gets away. And now a chance for Colby Barlow. Barlow over to Denny Gore. Gore stops up Barlow, one-timer, he scores! Colby Barlow, a one-time shot makes it 1-1. Owen Sound will send it up the gut. Harry Nancy gets it in deep. Back to play it is Thomas Stewart. Servac Petrovsky was trying to get the body positioning, but couldn't get it, and now it's brought ahead by Brody. Brody's pass intercepted by Sam McCue off the boards to Cedric Guindon. Guindon coming to the net, passes it off, and Servac Petrovsky couldn't shovel it home. Servac Petrovsky trying to get around Jack Brody. Brody has it in his skates up against the boards. He kicks it free, and he starts it up himself. And it's dished off to Ty York. York leaves it for Brody. Top of the right circle, a shot, he scores! What a shot there. Short side, top corner. Jack Brody, 2-1 Colts. Back to the point. Good play there by Rogers to settle it down. A point shot blocked. Tersini out in front. He was tied up and couldn't get a shot away. Cleared down the ice by the Barrie Colts as they look to get a line change in. Pass up the middle for Jake Crawford was blocked by Noah Smith. And here's Ronak Jodouin, all kinds of speed. Busts right in, passes it across. They score! Back to back, just like that. It's Bodie Stewart off the great pass from Jodouin. 3-1 Barrie. OHL fans all over the world. Connor Smith on the back end. Antonio Tersini up against the boards. Digging away. Tersini behind the net. Shot by James Petrovsky, shoulder save. Here's a chance. Corbin on the backhand. And he just couldn't get good wood on it. Went wide. The netminder Ben West has lost his mask, but we get a stoppage. This time, could be a full 2 minutes to work with. The Attack hoping that's not the case, that they can cash in. Second best power play in the league. Off the face-off. Losing his stick is Weigel. Down low. Cross crease pass. They score! Ethan Burrows was trying to get it to Servac Petrovsky, and it deflects in. Power play goal brings the Attack to within one. Owen Sound on the power play, trying to tie the game. Sam Sedley at the point. Sedley switching with Barlow. Sedley still with it. Passes it down low. Servac Petrovsky across. Denny Gore with the shot. He scores! This power play is lethal, and here in the third, they've tied the game. In goes wide on Gore to the front of the net. Cole Beaudoin denied by Carter George. Turnover, wraparound, and Sedley got a stick on it to break it up. Now set up is Aitchison. Aitchison down low, deflected by Beaudoin, just wide. Back-to-back close calls for the Colts. Owen Sound flips it down the ice. Kayshawn Aitchison is back to get it. Tries to quick up to Beaudoin, who was looking to the bench. Gore's on his back. Beaudoin spins away 2-on-1 with Patterson. Beaudoin for Patterson. He scores! Riley Patterson wins it in overtime. The Colts take.
Well, I mean, here's the main question I'm curious about is it more stressful to have to watch OT kind of up top when you're hurt, or is it more stressful to watch it from the bench? Or is it more stressful to actually be on the ice for a 3-on-3 overtime? I've always been so curious. As a fan, I mean, I feel my heart up in my chest every single time, or up in my throat every single time I'm watching a 3-on-3 overtime. Curious what you guys think.
I've never been on for overtime.
Okay.
So, but like the guys that go out there, like, they're just, I don't think they're worried. Like I think we have pretty good guys out there. Yeah, they're pretty confident, but definitely up top, I'd say it's more nerve-wracking than being on the bench.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, I would definitely say like watching is more stressful.
Right.
I think if you're playing, you're just in the game in the moment.
Sure.
That's kind of it.
Yeah, not thinking about it much.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I'd say watching from the bench is probably the most nerve-wracking. But I would also say like playing, I think I'd be a little nervous on the ice for overtime.
Yeah,
you mess up and they go down and score, you lose the game for your team.
Right.
So.
Fair enough. No, I think those are all good answers. Absolutely. We'll run the Windsor highlights here. Big win, 6-3 last weekend, and then we'll be right back to break those down.
Puck in behind. Woodall now trying to get it out. Now it's McCue. A quick shot. Save is made. Loose puck. They jam at it. Still loose in the corner now. Spitfires try to pick it up. They do. Braden Rogers now sends it ahead. Now here's Crawford. 2-on-1 for the Attack. Crawford went off of Cristoforo. Cristoforo in a little bit of pain there on the ice. Having some trouble. Get up. There's a tip out front. Stewart again. And that one goes wide. Big ring. Throwing it up the boards to Hookie. Hookie lost it. Nesbitt shot scores. Right place, right time for Jack Nesbitt, who turns around and finds the top corner to open the scoring for Windsor. Petrovsky can't hold the line. Now he's got two Spitfires coming at him. Got it back for Corbin. To Hookie now. Hookie, top of the slot, scores! Landon Hookie. This time it's going to count. The big man ties the game. Adrian.
Yeah, they were just taking a look at it. He was going for x-rays or a second opinion just last week, and he's supposed to get good news or bad news, and still not in the lineup. But Ethan Burrows buries one for the Owen Sound Attack to take the 2-1 lead.
Ethan Burrows taking advantage of an oddly bouncing puck out there. Had everybody, including Joey Costanzo, confused. Servac Petrovsky has some trouble now. It's Liam Greentree with it. Greentree trying to walk around Sedley. Then the pass through went by everybody. Now back on the point it goes. Toure, a shot, scores. May have gone straight in. Jabril Toure, the Ottawa Senators prospect, puts his team, or ties this one at 2. It's a solid E for effort. That's great on that one. As the Spitfires bring it in now, here's a chance. Backhander, off the post. Looked like it got past George. And as you can see, Costanzo likes to handle the puck as well. This time it'll be Sam Sedley now over the line. He's got Burrows with him. Dropped off to Barlow. Barlow top of the slot, finds score. Side of that, Costanzo makes the save off Servac Petrovsky, who gets absolutely robbed, thinking he was about to get the attack ahead.
Servac Petrovsky with a golden opportunity right there. It has a wide open net in front of the crease. He's searching for his first goal in 9 games. Just couldn't get it by Joey Costanzo, who's outstretched and gets it with his blocker.
Now it's Greentree. Puts it behind Cristoforo. Abraham knocked away by Petrovsky. And Costanzo's going to have to come out and play it here. And now Petrovsky robs Costanzo. Petrovsky, wraparound, scores! Servac Petrovsky, short-handed, wins the goalie battle. Gore now for Burrows. Burrows over the line. Got Petrovsky there. 5 seconds to go. Across for Gore. Centers and scores! Denny Gore to Burrows. Are you kidding me? The buzzer beater.
3.12 seconds left on the clock, and Ethan Burrows gets the insurance marker for the Owen Sound Attack. His second of the game. This 29th of the season. It's the 7th attack player to reach the 80-point mark in the last 14 seasons.
Puck back on the point now for Rogers. Rogers waiting out. Struthers sends a puck through. It's under the goal, and they score! Landon Hookie says it's him.
The big man causing havoc in front of the net. He kept jamming away at the puck as the puck was loose, and he gets just by the goal line of the Windsor Spitfires. Netminder, a shot from the point, is right there. He's causing the screen. You see him right in front of Costanzo. Costanzo's trying to fight to find it. Can't seem to find it. It just keeps going and just gets by the Windsor Spitfires goaltender for his 12th goal of the season and his second of the night.
Low there. Barlow now trying to center it. Didn't get through Greentree. Put it down low for Servac Petrovsky. Slot. Save is made off Burrows. Burrows backhander doesn't get through. Costanzo making a beautiful save off Ethan Burrows in the slot. Here's Denny Gore now to Barlow. Scores! Colby Barlow, one-timer. Does anybody do it better?
Absolutely not, JC. The best release in all of the OHL, the best one-timer in all of the OHL. And Colby Barlow tags on the lead with another power play goal for the Owen Sound Attack.
Save number 31 on the game for Carter George. Attack for the second straight game have hit the 40 shot or more mark here at the Bayshore. Point shot, scores! Shot tipped out front by Nesbitt from Woodall, and it's a power play goal for the Windsor Spitfires. 8 seconds to go. And Woodall and Landon Hookie. Little glove tap from Hookie to Woodall as time expires.
Excellent. Well, I mean, a big win there. Some fantastic goals all around. A crazy wraparound from Petro, a one-timer from Barlow. Great game from you guys. I think that first period might have been the best first period you guys have had all year. Like 22 shots again, or 22 shots for. I think only 8 shots against, something like that. What was cooking? What was working right for you guys in that first period?
I think we just needed to come out with, like, it's a playoff game again, like we say every game now, because it's coming down the stretch, and we need some wins here to beat Guelph in the standings and get maybe a better matchup. So,
absolutely.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, for you guys, how do you approach a period like that where you guys have an outstanding period, you clearly the stronger team in that first period, and still kind of going into the locker room 2-2? I mean, a couple lucky bounces on Windsor's side there that, you know, they're able to go in 2-2. How are you approaching then coming out and into the second period, you know, having worked so hard and yet walking in with a tie?
Yeah, I think, like, as a team, we've been really focusing on playing a full 60 minutes. You know, had a great first period, even though it was tied after one, I think.
Yeah.
So just playing the same way. But trying to compete harder and harder next shift. So.
Well, I think that's a great point, right? Because Windsor definitely came out in that second period, and it looks like they finally found their legs. They had warmed up a little bit, and yet you guys still find a way to pot too, right? Like, it's that kind of no-quit attitude, the 60 minutes you're talking about. And I'm wondering, like, how does that fuel a team then going into a third period when you have, you know, you've had to work so hard now, and then the bounces start coming your way?
I mean, I think it, like you said, we had a great first period, and especially when the shots are like that, you know that you were the better team that period, and like Corb said, you just keep going. So yeah, I think kind of like Cutie said, just keep this rolling into this weekend, which is a big weekend for us. I'm trying to catch Guelph, so.
Absolutely, yeah, big weekend for you guys. I mean, a few games coming up here. We've got Friday, March 1st, obviously down at Guelph this Friday. 2 games at home this weekend against Saginaw, Peterborough, and then you guys are going to have a midweek game against Kitchener. A lot of games here in your division, and of course another reunion, one of many from your former team as well. So really, really big weekend coming up for you guys, and looking forward to seeing how that all pans out. We love watching you guys play and wishing you all the best of luck. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here on Attack Wrap on Rogers TV. I've been your host, Nick Kennedy, and we're looking forward to seeing you at the Bay Shore this weekend and on our episode in a couple of weeks. No episode next week, so we'll see you in 2. Thanks so much for watching Attack Wrap here on Rogers TV.
Connect with us by visiting our website or email us at comments@rogerstv.com.
D-Day has finally arrived. The deadline is here.
It's NHL trade season, and Sportsnet is here for it with the NHL's most comprehensive coverage.
That's a team that's trying to win a Stanley Cup.
Are you betting your season